Hey, Ocean. Yeah, being right in my face, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little late. The hangout happened longer than I expected, but I didn't hate any of it, but I'm just saying. I didn't expect it to go that far. At least I should be good for the stream. Oof. Hey, Dr. Coconut. Okay, Fang, we get it. I was chatting with Roxy a little while ago, and Lord of Gunnar couldn't make a decent plush, so the Burrow did it for him. Yeah, me and the Discord memed on it a bit. I think everyone did. I don't know how you could get it so wrong. I'm kind of glad I kept my money. Let it run for a few more minutes. There shouldn't be any more than 2 hours left. I was looking where the older streams left off, and it was pretty much, give or take, the same amount of time. I've been doing research about these anthrodinosaurians and how I can actually make them since doing the research from Jurassic Park and mixing my human DNA. Okay. Novel Jurassic Park went even more in depth into how it's done. It's extremely complicated. The earliest batches of dinos only had a 4% chance of survival. Oh, I never got the music put together. What is the song called? Those Chosen by the Planet? Fuck. Is that the song name? Or if I mute, I'm gonna mute desktop audio so that way I'm not screwing around. Yes, it is Those Chosen by the Planet. Okay, I'll turn the volume back on. Prey was a scarier Michael Crichton novel. His take on the Grey Goose scenario. I don't know that. Alright, I got my music ready. I'll take one more drink and we'll go. Those Chosen by the Planet sounds like a track from Chrono Trigger. No, it's Final Fantasy VII. Oh, I should have put in a fire overlay too. Damn it. I don't plan for these things, man. I don't. I just bitch about it, wishing it happened. Alright. Tap the screen switch. There we go. Load. 1 week later. Oh, the song, it continues to haunt me. It's math, the pain of retards and lazy intellectuals alike. And teachers too, judging by the lack of a certain Coomer teacher. Substitute today, which means busy work, group problems, busy work specifically. Read you is a hypothetical sci-fi scenario where nanobots self-replicate. Gotcha. Of course I can't escape this any more than I could have escaped the lab partner assignment. At least here I have the opportunity to keep to myself for an hour. I don't even bother attempting the assignment, instead pretending my phone is a calculator and spending the first half shitposting about video games I haven't played online. The second half interrupted by something pointy to the back of my dome. Shh. I can feel something stuck between my chair and my back. I fish around and pull out a crumpled paper airplane, a completed set of problems. This is Reed's, and it's done? Give me the extra problems that I don't even bother with because they take another 10 minutes each. I turn around to see that technicolored burnout waving me over. He's sitting next to Trish. She's giving me the evil eye. At least I think it's the evil eye, whatever that expression is. It clashes with her smile. Might as well see what they want. As I weave through the maze of desks squished together with partners more interested in their phones than the worksheet, I catch a hint of whatever Reed and Trish are talking about. Honesty's the best policy, eh? Bad juju to keep something bottled up. Reed grabs hold of another chair and sets it on Trish's other side, nodding in my direction before taking a big pull from whatever he's got in that thermos on his desk. The widening of his pupils suggests it's more than just Roarbuck's cold brew in it. Hey, Anon! You guys need something? Nah, I just wanted to chat a bit since we got the time. There's something in her tone of voice. It's like she's getting ready to gore me with those nubs she calls horns. Sure. I'm gonna let you two get to whatever. Gonna go for a refill. He shakes his thermos and heads for the door. What's in that anyway? Don't ask. Fair enough. Wait. Fuck it. So, Anon, you and Fang? You and Fang what? They've been talking about you. They? The tiny Triceratops rolled her eyes dramatically. Fang! Fang's been talking about you. All good things, I'm sure. Fang's been talking about me. That's dumb. Oh yeah, the phones. All we've been doing is more lab work and science. Last Thursday I tried to remember how to make a railgun. To show I could, of course. I could make one too. She seemed unimpressed at the time, but... Was it about making a railgun? Yeah, it was. What exactly are you talking about with them? Just science stuff. The railgun is just something I happen to know, though. Picked it up from an old game. Trish raises an eyebrow. Right. Why do you ask? You learned to make a deadly weapon from a video game? Her tone is flat, unlike her chest. I wouldn't say don't interrupt. Why would you think that it's a good idea to make a weapon in class? Have you not seen Ending 1? How did you not get in trouble? The spirits actually did talk to me. Said something about the great equalizer. Trish grabs the bridge of her snout. This is why men are useless. She continues to mutter to herself, all of it incoherent. Is there a point? She rounds back on me, anger painted clearly on her face. Look, Anon, you may be into that stuff, but leave Fang out of it. They have better things to do than play with some man-child's lethal toys. Whoa. Harsh. Reed slumps into the seat next to Trish, sipping on his thermos of... just agua, bro. Thermos of water. What the... what'd I miss? I'm just trying to tell Anon here that he shouldn't be telling Fang how to make a fucking gun in school. Why not? We've been over this! We have? When? Less than 5 minutes ago. I thought we were talking about Anon. Yes! And specifically, we were talking about Anon's gun. Heads start to turn. Reed grins at them all. Then how about these guns? Reed places his hands on the back of his head and flexes his biceps. Trish's face is a blur of emotions. At first confused, then fucking pissed, then aroused, then back to fucking pissed, all in the space of a second. Not those! The ones he made with magnets! But like, how do magnets work? Metal Gear Kojima, Sons of Kojima. All at once, all the students giving the clock a blank stare, stand to attention and file out the door. Damn it, Reed! Trish punches Reed in the shoulder, gives me another evil stare, and saunters out of the room. Hey. Reed pats me on the shoulder. Bruh. He gives me a thumbs up and exits as well, leaving only the substitute teacher looking at me from her desk, impatiently for me to leave. Guess it was her lunch period too. Nazer ended up dragging me to sit with him in the magenta motor mouth again. Naomi hovers over Nazer, who currently has Goosey under his eyes. So, talked to the soccer team earlier. They're going to make the first game after all. Isn't that great, Anon? I also got the L&L Club to finally take down their Christmas decorations. So, the library's clean again. Nazer's head lands into his chicken salad, and he jerks wide awake. Nazer! Oh god, not the water! No, sorry. Did you say something, Anon? Nazer, you look like you fell into another blender. What's going on, big guy? Don't worry about it. Just some family problems last night. Like what? Ugh. You don't have to tell him if you don't want to, dear. Why don't you wipe the Alfredo sauce off your cute little face? She's so saturating, she'd give the third world country diabetes. It's my sister again. Why is it always his sister with him? Aw. I was going to sleep last night when I heard something downstairs. Why did this turn into an interrogation? It was about 1 or 2 in the morning. I checked what it was, and I was just standing in front of the microwave, staring at the dino nuggets rotate inside. At 1 in the morning? At 1 in the morning. This is a personal issue, isn't it? Wouldn't you rather just be enjoying lunch with us? I just need advice from someone at this point, Naomi. But from Anon? But from me? Mazer continues. I asked her what she was doing, and she just says fuck off, so I think maybe Dad will help. He didn't. They just got into a shouting match, screaming about her lack of self-control, and Dad was pissed and... Poor baby! Naomi wraps her arms around Nazer's head, cradling the tired pterosaur in her bosom. There's a rumbling snore, and it's clear that Nazer's checked out. Right. Naomi looks distraught. He's always like this. But it's been getting worse recently. Going unconscious? Trying to help, wearing himself ragged. That thing. We should help Nazer. What, by talking to Fang? By taking him to the nurse's office. Ah, fuck. Naomi looks at me with the biggest, wettest doe eyes possible. Alright. He doesn't look that heavy anyway. Only 160 pounds. How do you... Never mind. Getting Ripley involved always helps. Hey, Sabik. Naomi puts herself under Nazer's left arm, motioning me to take the other one. I sling his arm around my back and... Good lord, he's heavy. Alright, the nurse's office is down the main hall to the left side near the front desk. I'm clenching my face too much to be able to speak. I only get a slight nod out. After dropping Nazer off at the nurse and leaving before Naomi could argue with her about staying, the lunch bell rings. With music at the ass end of campus, I have to sprint through the halls. Fuck today. I avoided gym class for a reason. Halfway to music class, I slam into somebody and tumble to the floor. Ugh. Stella. Did Stella have a collar? I forget. Smella. You. Ah. Sorry. I get up from the floor and look at the stego who bumped into me. The plates on her back twitch as she looks me up and down. Judgment. A chill rolls over me. Karma? No, maybe a second chance. She draws closer, a contemplative expression on her face. I see now. What? You have important choices to come. I do. Wait, back the fuck up. Wait, back up. What the fuck are you talking about? This. Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Stella would play Yu-Gi-Oh. She reaches towards my chest, plucking something off of it. She holds it up for me to see. It's some oversized playing card. Still lost. You ruined anime for everyone, Stella. It's you. Your card. You are on the precipice of a great ordeal. Many difficult points of divergence and contention are coming your way. Reflect on them. I think about asking the green weirdo to make sense, but the bell is about to ring. Yeah, thanks, sure. Sorry, gotta dash. I slam into the band room door just as the late bell trills, panting and sweaty. Oh god, I saw the redesign for this and it was like, my god, this is the worst redesign. The joke, the complete reference is lost. Good timing, Mr. Moose. Just in time for free period. I can't do British that well. I apologize. What? Take up anything you like and have fun. The teacher then took his extremely lavish love seat, threw on a pair of headphones, and blacked out. No yellow submarine design, I know, right? I looked at the scattered instruments, left alone for whatever reason. Dented-looking brass and cracked woodwinds, and even a bass with a missing string. Wow, I feel like that right about now. I reached for one at random, taking a wooden thing. Looks like an oak tree made love to an eggplant, and it's the aborted monstrosity in Mexico. Whatever. I melt in my chair and pull out my phone. Seems the majority of my classmates have a similar idea. I have some ship posting to do. Let's see. We do not, in fact, all live in a yellow submarine. This one's absolutely correct, and there's no arguing about that. What? Who's that supposed to be? Image selected. He made some valid points. Or is that supposed to be Elliot Roger? Ah, yes, perfect. Click post. And now to wait. Nefarious deed for the day done. I look around the room out of boredom. Oh, fuck no. Thing is a weapon of mass hearing loss. I'm covering my ears in preparation when the terrorist starts strumming and... No, wow. That's still my hearing. In fact, she's actually playing something pleasant. It's mellow, relaxed, a slow rhythm that carries a strange nostalgic hint to it. The difference between this and the performance is night and day. What gives? Looking a bit closer, she's swinging her tail a bit to the rhythm. She uses her tail as a metronome. Suddenly, the phone slips from my hand onto the floor. Shit! The sound it makes as it clatters on the ground is a klaxon of pants-shitting terror. It lies face down on the aisle. I think aisle was also spelt wrong again. Do I really want to pick it up and potentially face a harsh reality? Schrodinger's crack. I can't just leave it there. I pick up the phone and slowly turn it over. It's the moment of truth. No cracks? Thank the Lord. Bang! Elliot Raptor. I gotta turn this down on my side. It is loud. Yeah, you got lucky. Thing is stop playing is throwing a small smirk my way. I should probably say something. Her playing is pretty good. I'll compliment that. That sounded way better that sounded way better than in that video Reed took. Wrong choice of words. They're still not off my shit list. Watch it. Quick, Anon, think. Why didn't you play guitar back then? You're obviously a lot better with it. Would have if I could have. What do you mean? There's an empty seat next to Fang. Finders keepers, I guess. The band is just Reed, Trish, and I. So we all have to decide by majority what happens. Reed says using a bass is more unique, and Trish always says how it's a promising business model. But it sounds like you play the guitar much easier than the bass. I play the bass just fine. I think the problem is more that if you want to make it an unconventional band layout, you damn better well know what you're doing. And if you're anything short of masterful, it won't sound good. And when it comes to music, it either sounds good or it doesn't. Simple as. She continues strumming. Well, it's just a high school band, right? Shouldn't it just be fun? It is, yeah. Even though you're just doing what they want without getting a say in it? Fang flinches and misses a note. It's not like that. It's just... Trish says... I mean... God damn it. Look, we're better with two basses. Trish and Reed said so. Oh. Fuck. Almost said the audience at the concert to her out loud. What was that? Nothing. Fang growls at that. You know what? We're having band practice after school today. Just show up and see for yourself. And what if I don't? You'll be a little bitch that's wrong. Oh. In that case... Fuck you, I'm right and your band sucks with two basses. And you should have been on guitar. I lock eyes with her. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And we're calm now. Fuck me. Hurry up, dweeb. If I can keep ahead of you while carrying two instruments, you can speed walk. You sure you don't want me to carry one? Fang is leading me back to the auditorium with both the acoustic guitar borrowed from the music room and her bass in hand, one over each shoulder. She's a walking drum solo. Caveman also misspelled school as school. Did the original have so much foreshadowing so early? Uh-oh. Is the script 1-to-1 so far? I'm not completely sure on that. Also, I just noticed there's only 2 crust marks. Uh-oh. Well, if we're going with 2 crust marks, where's her 6 head? When we eventually get to the auditorium, Fang stops. Is something wrong? Is everything... The doors, moron! She swings the guitar cases on her shoulders around a bit. Oh. I step around her and grab the handle, pulling the door wide open. Ladies first. Fang growls and stomps on my foot as she walks past. Fuck! Hurry up already. More on the Snoot, if you will. I changed a few lines of dialogue to be more on the nose. I see. Inside, Reed and Trish have already set everything set up on stage. Where does Reed keep that huge drum set during the day? Trish waves her arms from the stage. Hey, Fang, what took you so long? Had to grab something. Trish squints in the spotlight and finally notices me. What? What's he doing here? Fang slings both cases onto the stage and climbs on herself, proving a dumbass bigot wrong. So you admit there's smart ones. Fang then ripped something from Trish's hands and threw it at me. What the fuck? It strikes against my head with a dull tonk and lands on the ground in front of me. I think this is 1-to-1 right here. Looking down at the makeshift shuriken, it was a copy of Worm Drama's hit new single, In Dragon Onslaught. Bang! I just made that in art class! It looks like Picasso had a seizure. He was being an ass. I was. Like, are we on break now? We haven't even started. Fang, why is Anon here again? Like I said, proving him wrong. More like proving me right. Proving him wrong how? Like, playing guitar, right? You wanted to play your guitar. What? Yes, I mean... Ha! No, I mean, Anon thinks that if I used a guitar, instead of bass, the music would sound better. What? No way! I know, right? Wow. Way to try throwing everything off, Anon. Let's just go through. I need meth money by Tuesday night, and if I don't get it, I will stomp on your child. Don't say Lamau. 3, 2, 1. Oh, flashbang. My mind went blank. I don't know what just happened. Is the song supposed to keep doing this? I looked at the stage and see Fang panting and looking distressed. See? Totally awesome, right? Not the word I would use. I think you should give the guitar a try. Oh, shut up. You don't know anything about music. Might as well. That's why I brought him for, after all. You really siding with him on this? We already decided. Worm Drama is better with only drum and bass, remember? Yeah, man. Way more unique that way. Are there like 2 bands in existence that pulled it off? That means that there's a chance then, yeah? It can't hurt to try, right? You don't get a say in this. It's a band decision, and we already made our choice. Maybe he's right, Trish. What's the big deal? The deal is we're wasting enough time as it is when we should be practicing. Especially wasting time on playing guitar when it doesn't match any of our stuff. I clearly struck a nerve. Wasting time playing the guitar? What's that supposed to mean? Fang rounds on Trish, jabbing an accusing finger into the little Triceratops' surprisingly voluptuous, voluminous chest? God, what is English? Lull the looping. Saurians cry out in pain as they assault you. Every time I want to make changes, you guys always overrule me. Even when it's something like playing my favorite instrument in my own band. Yikes. Come on, Fang, you know I didn't mean it that way. We decided that democratically, right, Reed? Yeah, but, like, there are only 3 of us, you know. I'll hate myself for this. This is already getting too intimate for me. But maybe I should say something. It's only going to get worse if I don't. But this seems like a personal argument between them. Speak up. Fang does seem very passionate about playing guitar. It can only help their music, right? Just give Fang a chance. Have you even let them play guitar with the band? That seems to stop Trish and her presidential Yeezys. Well, not really. We voted on it in our first jam session together. Fang made a weird face, like she couldn't believe I was standing up for her. Honestly, I couldn't believe I stood up for her either. But god damn it, I'm winning this challenge. If you're really Fang's friend, you should at least let them try. Trish's mouth opened and closed as if she was trying to find the right words. She threw her hands up and let out a frustrated sigh. Fine, I guess we could try it with the guitar. Alright, this time we're doing I Gave the Special Kids the Jonestown Special and I'm going to jail. I'm gonna need Raptor Jesus after this one. And 3, 2, and... Opposed to the nostalgic tune earlier, Fang rapidly strums on her borrowed guitar. It's fast and rough, but the tone carried doesn't melt my eardrums. Watching and listening now, I can see and hear the difference clear as day. Actually not bad. Not good, not by any metric worth its weight. At least I don't cringe so hard my spleen erupts from my side and creates a splash zone. I find myself bobbing to the song, in fact. And just as I consider the song getting good, it ends. I feel a little disappointed that the show ended so soon. I remember it's not a show at all. Metallica. Like democracy is the god that failed, bro. And then I definitely won. There's sweat dripping from Fang's brow, and her black clothes are clinging to her a bit more tightly. The grin on her face stands out the most, though. See, totally better with a guitar, Trish. Ha! I win. Trish, Reed, and Fang turn to look at me. Oh. Oh! Oh, god damn it. So now you're... Wait. So you're now a normal band? I mean... Trish scowls. A vote, then. Who votes if we stick to drum and bass? She's the only one to raise her hand. And against? Even I raise my hand along with Reed and Fang. You stay out of this, Skinny. Skinny? Yes! So, like... Do we gotta redo all the songs? It's only one instrument line. Shouldn't take too long. Ugh. There goes our main marketing strategy. Marketing strategy? I thought she was a Triceratops, not a Rhinorex. I'm abusing my good luck here, so I probably should leave. That was very fun, you guys. I hope I can see you play more again. Better now than it was before. We're cool, right? Bye. As I move to the door, Fang calls out. Wait. I look to see her fidgeting on stage. We could, Oh, feedback. We could use her feedback. We what? Fang from him? What? He's been helpful, so why not? Reed, back me up here. Okay. Anon should stay. He's a bro. Really? But... Anon, you'll stick around a while, right? If you guys will order me some... Wait. If you guys will order some dynamos, sure. 3 of them just stare blankly. Wait. Auditorium. Pizza. Was this in... I forget if this was in the original. Fuck. It's been like 3-4 years. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, for the love of all that is holy, why now? I mean, actually, I have to go, like, right now, so... Bye. Why? I can spring for pizza if you're too broke. No need. Plus, I just remembered I have to do, important things. More important than our music? Yeah, see, I have to go return a book. Fucking hellmouth. Don't go slipping weeb talk now. See, it's way overdue and I cannot afford that late fee. It was more subtle in the original, I think. I've listened to Snoot game with voices countless times now. So far, I haven't noticed any differences. Damn. Wait a minute. I almost didn't recognize Reed's voice. He said that way too sharply. The late date is like 2 weeks. Are you up to something, Anon? He sounded completely lucid and didn't slur any words. Oh no. Shut it down! Shut it down, Goyam! Shut it down! The pink Cubone knows. It's from the library near my place. Super strict. You know how public libraries are like. Right. Will you just fucking leave already? I love you, Trish. Sure, bye. I scramble away to the exit. As I turn to make my way out of there, on the stage I hear, "Thank you." With them chattering. Okay, how about, I'm not sure why, but the burglar joined my threesome. I don't think about a threesome with Trish and Fang. Wait. Don't think about a threesome with Trish and Fang. Don't think about a threesome with Trish and Fang. They're meteor dodgers, for crying out loud. So I turned it off. If it pops up, it's on. Let me double, triple, quadruple check. It's turned off. Okay, just for 1 second. Fuck. Okay, I think it skipped it. Good. The following Monday morning. Shit, we've been made. The talking inflatable tube has a number. Shut it down. I guess you'd have to compare both scripts side by side. Yeah, I suppose. I haven't been able to focus much lately. My original plan is in absolute tatters. As opposed to staying silent and not facing any conflict, I'm now all buddy-buddy with the school reject club. And there's Nazer and Naomi as well, and all their issues. At any moment, I feel like I'm going to get found out. Trish would certainly beat me senseless. Fang might as well. Definitely Nazer. All this shit happening, I can't even get into my favorite hobby. I don't think I've made a single forum post in 3 days. I stare down at my phone screen and see a sea of threads to post in. And yet I have nothing to say. Wait, it's already 7? Fuck me. I drag my feet too much. I sprint the rest of the way to school. Luckily, I'm able to slink into homeroom without the teacher molesting me for a tardy pass. Class ticks by in the daily slog, and like all things, lunch eventually comes to pass. I grabbed a packaged lunch from the omnivore line and began looking for a place to sit. By now, it's a foregone conclusion. I already know what happens next. Anon! Right on cue. Naomi rushes over, followed by Nazer. I'd really rather not deal with her anymore today. Come on, Anon, let's continue our conversation from earlier. You know, about extracurriculars like the gardening club. I don't think I have the time. I'm way behind in some of my classes already. You're talking about music, aren't you? Naomi, please stop memorizing the schedule of the new students. Sorry, but I did help Anon pick his electives. Why did I agree to padding out my credits with a new subject? I never thought I'd regret zoning her out. I never thought I'd live to regret zoning her out. Naomi places a finger on her chin for a moment and stares into space. Suddenly, her face lights up. Oh wait, don't you share that class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand. I don't know. She's usually very busy with her own work. I don't want to bother her more than I already do every day. It can't hurt to ask though, right? Just a thought. Anyway, will you be joining us for lunch again? I need to think of something and fast. Sorry, I already promised Fang I'd be eating with her. Smooth. Oh. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to be better friends with Fang. Oh hey, this is a welcome surprise. Right, actually, she doesn't eat in the cafeteria, does she? Did she tell you? She hangs out with her band in the auditorium. She's allowed to do that? I've asked Principal Spears before, and he sees no issue with it. Huh. Anyway, I want to keep them waiting. See you. Have fun! Alright, bye. I turn away from the two and leave them behind. Now that I'm in lowercase I, now that in front of the auditorium, when it isn't crowded for once, I get a decent look around the foyer. The walls are as vine-covered as anywhere else in the building, but the ones here have a small magenta flowers blooming on them here and there. I suppose there's different kinds of vines. Wouldn't make much sense otherwise. Never really thought about it until now. I open the door enough to see Fang's gang lazing about within. Reed is messing with some box on a table, and Fang and Trish are sitting on the first row seats, chatting to each other. I put my hand on the door handle and hesitate a bit, and I pull it open. Now I get water. The lowercase I internet. The squeak of the door echoes through the near-empty auditorium, and immediately all three turn their heads and stare. There's an awkward pause that goes on just a bit too long. Eventually, Fang calls from her seat. What the hell are you doing here, dweeb? Ugh, acid reflux. Hiding from Naomi. Fang throws her head back and goes limp with on the shitty wooden chair. That bitch! Fang lifts her head back up. Fine, you can stay. I go to sit a few yards away from Fang and Trish on the theater seat, where he turns back to that device he was messing with before. Looks like a projector. You don't like Naomi? What was your first fucking clue? That stupid bitch acting all high and mighty all the time. Hey, Fang. Oh, look at me. I'm super smart and so nice and everyone likes me. So if you disagree with me, I get the moral high ground no matter what. Fang lets out some combination of a snort and a sigh. No different than Nazer. What a couple. Ugh, whatever. What was she doing to bother you? She's been pestering me about every little thing since school started. Granted, she's been a big help in some cases, but gee, she's overbearing sometimes. Fang! I'll say, sometime in the first semester, she ended up helping me with a major science project. Only had a day to do the whole thing. You waited until the last day for a major grade? That doesn't matter. Shut up. Anyways, Naomi insisted on helping me, and I just went along with it. She ended up bossing me around for 8 hours. Hey guys, did you forget I'm here too? Alright, what were you talking about, Trish? Trish pulls a cardboard tube out of her backpack. She pops the top of the tube open and pulls a rolled up poster out and unfurls it. This, ta-da, our first poster. CD t-shirt. Verm Drama? That's an interesting name. And what's with the date on it? Trish wants... We need to have an actual show, not some dumb school show. We need actual people who matter to show our genius to. Genius? Or like retardation? I don't know, Trish. Yeah, I'm with Fang on this one. The glare Trish levels at me was akin to a very dull knife. You don't even know how good we are. It was simply a practice session. Since you're Nazer's friend too, just know he ruined our first concert, right, Fang? Ugh, yeah, if he hadn't invited all those cocksuckers. Still, I think... It doesn't matter what you think! Whoa, where did that come from? Let's drop it for now. My tuna sandwich is getting cold. Trish grins in victory. Dude, you got told. What the fuck am I doing? I'm dead if I out myself while it's outnumbered here. Trish tore at me like she knew I was there. Had to happen eventually. I pray that's not the case. I finally get to opening my omnivore lunch, BLT, some chicken nuggets, and an orange. I take my first bite of the sandwich and... time to go. Typical trigger behavior. They wanted to bring it to a wider audience. They wouldn't have written Sage, of all people, to be such a chud. Wait, Megs Roxy told me that they're doing it for the love of the game, as a passion project. I don't know, man. I don't know. It still got that wider audience feel to it. I mean, that's what most majority of... I'm almost tempted to say all remakes do nowadays. Are you kidding me? I cram as much of the sandwich into my mouth as I can and close the box. Reed puts the projector in the corner of the room, and Trish makes for the exit with Fang. I follow after her, cheeks still filled with food. Next class is music. That's right. I'll be walking with Fang then. The three all wave each other goodbye, and Fang turns towards our shared class. May as well make some small talk. So, what's your favorite band, Fang? My favorite band, huh? Guess it'd be something like the Skinks. Maybe the Fossilies. Or there's some pretty British taste, yeah. She turns away to hide her Snickers. Shut it. I'm sure your favorite is much better. I'm into... boomer rock. Obscure hipster shit. Anime openings and video game OSTs. We'll just go boomer rock. Fang holds a hand up to her beak. God, you're such a dweeb. I flash her my biggest shit-eating grin. At least I don't need a license to listen to it. Oh, love. Didn't show me taste to get railed on. Bit rude, isn't it? The two of us banter with each other with increasingly strong British accents all the way to class. Ah! Stupid. Find a treble clef. I don't know what a treble clef is. I don't care about this shit, and it won't ever be useful. Fuck this. Who can I cheat off of? I lean back in my uncomfortable chair, hoping to pop my spine back into place. Wait, don't you share class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand. I crane my head, looking for Fang. She's at her own desk. She's filling out her assignment page easily, showing her fingers on her desk. Almost looks like she's strumming, honestly. Nah, and that's another thing. Who the fuck made guitars? Fuck trying to memorize frets or whatever the fuck. Oh shit, she's looking at me now. She tilts her head and taps her sheet. Oh. I respond with an eye roll and finger gun at my temple. My thumb hammer drops and I fake die in my seat. Fang shakes her head, returning to her assignment with a tiny smile gracing her beak. I look at the papers we need to finish. Fuck me. How the hell are we supposed to finish these by the end of class? It can't hurt to ask though, right? Maybe the Neon Nero had a good point. Still, interrupting Fang now might piss her off. Fuck. I'll flip a coin. Catering to a wider audience would imply Fang remaining an NB no matter the ending. Snoot game has been going against the current with that topic, and I bet Encore is not going to alter the story that much. I don't know. I'm willing to wait and see. I just don't like remakes in the current day anymore. Plus, it still feels like they're trying to get this out there more. And the last thing I need is more normies in my hobby, you know. Less Reddit, the better. But here we are. Ending Zero Fang convinces Anon to be gay. Anon dates Reed. That's probably someone's mod in the making. Your Majesty, a second bus has hit Ben. Oh. Fuck, I'll flip a coin. Ask Fang for help. Guess that's that. May as well get it over with. Let's link it on my chair and go around to Fang's desk. She jumps in her chair. How'd you get... Don't scare me like that. Sorry. I look at her work and see she's only a quarter done. Fuck. Hope we have enough time. So, you seem to be capable of deciphering dead languages. What? Can you help me with this? Help you with the assignment? Yes, I don't get any of this. It's all moon runes to me. How'd you even join this class? Only elective that had an open spot, apparently. Even though it's mid-semester and I'm expected to be at the level of everyone that's been here all year. Fang leans her head down and holds her hand on top of her muzzle. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like pinching the bridge of your nose. Whatever, it's fine if the teacher gives the green light. Hi, Reed. It'll be fine. Fang and I jumped several inches. What are you doing here? What's with the costume? Reed is in an overly large inflatable T-Rex costume. This is somebody's culture, Reed. You just can't wear dino costumes like that. Gotta get his signature for this absent note, man. Anyway, Mr. Jingo doesn't care about if you use, like, partners and stuff. He just wants the work done. I see. I didn't know you were also the school mascot, Reed. There's like pockets in here, man. You get to bring a whole lot of cool stuff, as long as you clean it after. I'm not even going to bother at this point. Thanks, Reed. It's all good, man. Reed gets up and goes to the teacher's desk in the corner of the room. I turn back to Fang expectantly. I'm not getting up. Get your crap out and sit down already. Thanks. There's Roxy. Wog. Oh, there was a Reed mod, but Wokies can't make anything without devolving into infighting, so it never got made. There was that one stupid one where it was all like dialogue. I think Smug Fox played it. Oh, bro turned off the voice acting. I said I would for the longest time, man. Reed's costume doesn't say King Rex. Joke ruined. Jesus, you suck at this. No shit, I don't know half of this shit is. God, did they tell you about treble notes in... Wait, they tell you about treble notes in elementary. It's E, G, B, D, F for treble and G, B, D, F, A for bass. How the hell do you know any of this? I then realized I am horrendously fucking stupid. I've been into playing music since pre-K. Roll with it. So, does it take that long to learn that word thing? I point at the class's electric guitar. No, I started with the piano. I didn't get my first guitar till freshman year. The piano? Isn't that the hardest one? I have no clue what I'm talking about. Maybe for some, but I started early and got ahead. My grandma had an old piano she'd let me mess around with. She would try to get me to play all kinds of songs, mostly church stuff because she wanted me to be a little goody two-shoes like she was. It was fun. Then I started taking piano lessons privately because my mom saw that I was interested in it. And in middle school, I joined the band for a while. Only quit because of marching season. I was not wearing a dumb uniform. Fang gets a strange expression, a mix between a blush and a scowl as she returns back to her snappy attitude. You done with that yet? Taking you way too long. I'd rather have you out of my way. Cute. I show her the half-finished worksheet. I still don't get this fucking part. It's literally 3 classifications. It's really easy. It doesn't list them. Did you even read the page? Fang then grabs the paper and points at the top right. In the small box is a list of the 3 types: woodwind, brass, and percussion. Oh. You still need me to help you with this, or do you have it from here? Of course I have it. I know this shit. It's just 3 categories. Percussion is simple enough. The difference between woodwind and brass, that's a bit harder. Right, you know your stuff. Band stuff. I heard a sigh from Fang. I can't believe this. What is it? Why'd you leave your old school? What? Where did that come from? Just wondering, though. Though I think I know the answer. Why do you care? You're here for just 2 weeks and already you've wedged yourself in with my friends. I don't really have a choice there, Fang. I just wanted to cruise through this year. I'm not good with friends. Sorry, just had a feeling. I myself haven't gotten many new friends in a few years. It's like I make people avoid me. I don't like new people. That's weird. Fuck them, you know. Sure. You act like you have a hard time socializing. I'm not seeing it. Makes me think you didn't leave your old school out of necessity, because you must have really fucked up. I know your kind. What did Fang mean by that? It all just came out of nowhere. I mean, jeez. We're talking about how she can't get friends and how she wants to know about that. Oh god, I'm getting hot. It's Trish. Trish told Fang and now she knows everything. Play dumb? Hopefully that will work. I have no clue what you're talking about. Honestly, me neither. You're just some loser that knows nothing about music. You come in from your cave where even your parents wanted you gone. And yet, you're now both in my science... Wait. And yet, you're now both my science and music partner, on top of worming your way in with my band and with my friends. Anon, what is there to understand? She's laughing. Hey, you okay? That's funny. Come on. Haha. I'll almost miss you when you leave and start finding your own friends. Whatever you say, Fang. With a roll of her eyes, she returns to scrolling through her phone again. I seriously wonder now what she meant. I gotta go. You're leaving so soon? I'm going to the bathroom, stupid. Vermin. She knows. But how? She left her phone on the desk. I see the imprint of the password being illuminated by the room's lamps. Yet, it wouldn't be right. I have to know. I reach over and pick up the phone. Some movement in the corner of my eye solidifies me. Why is Reed still here? Nark. Oh, thank Raptor Jesus, he's asleep. Fang's password is... Wait. Only the one key is smudged. I guess it's worked until now. Ah, the messenger app. Thank God. Yesterday was weird. Oh, I can actually move the phone. I wish I could read, but the tutorial is telling me to do stuff. See you at the auditorium at lunch? Yeah, after science period. Need some update from you. See ya. Alright, I gotta go back up. Back up. I gotta read from top to bottom. For Trish. Okay. Absolutely can't wait. I'm livid. Told Nazer to fuck off. Fang, where'd you go? Went home. Word to explain. Cried a lot. I fucking hate Nazer so much. I don't know what to do now. Sad face. Fang, don't worry. They're all jackasses, all of them. We'll get back at them. You're very special. I can't eat. I can't get out of bed. I feel so lost, like I won't amount to anything in life. I thought my life isn't going to go anywhere. Yes, it will. We'll make it. Do you want me to come over? No. See you at school tomorrow then? Fuck no. Want me to come over then? Maybe. You haven't come over in weeks. I miss you a lot. Wish you were right here with me. Trust me, Fang, I will help you. Like always. You coming? Yeah, I feel better. So glad. Hopefully Sage is still my science partner. It's been a while. Haven't seen Nazer all day. Good, fuck him. And Naomi to hell. Here, here. You coming to school? Probably. Okay. What do I have to click up here? I need it all close. There's surprisingly not a lot. Seems they interact mostly in person. I'm half expecting Anon to tap her phone like the FBI. Oh, here, let me grab a drink. What did I even accomplish? I shouldn't have looked. All because of my paranoia. I just violated someone's privacy. The ending -1. Anon joins the CIA or FBI. Becomes a glowy. I can feel a pit open in my stomach. I shouldn't have done it. Trisha's Fang's friend, not me. God damn it, Anon. The fuck is wrong with you? I set the phone back where it was. I glance back at Reed and I confirm he's still unconscious. What's another secret to keep? Which one's just building on the last? The growing maw in my gut threatens to make me violently ill. Oi! I'm startled as Fang retakes her seat. Did you manage to do anything on the sheet? I simply shake my head as I show her the incomplete worksheet. Fang sighs frustratedly. Look, if I'm being a bother. It's simple, you dweeb. Fang began breaking down the questions, her tone less condescending than when we initially started. The way she explained it was infinitely better than how Mr. Jingo did at the start of class. Over time, the sheet was slowly filled in. Things finally starting to click now. Looks like you got the hang of this bit. Good job, dork. Fang smirks a bit. I see a chance to strike. Helps to have an actual decent teacher. Slight red tint tells me I was right on the mark. There's also the steady thump, thump, thump of her tail on the back of her seat to clue me in. I can't help thinking of tugging on the appendage. Wait, the thumping. Thump, 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 thump. Hey, is your tail drumming right now? Oh, that, kinda. Kinda? I'm feeling out of rhythm, thinking of a new song. Is that normally part of the creative process? Maybe, maybe not. Are you done with the packet yet? I groan. Still got half a page left. It's just a crossword puzzle. I'm not helping if you can't even do that. I know, I know. I have to resort to good old logic to solve the crossword. The longest and shortest words are easy enough to figure out. But, thanks for helping me with the assignment, I mean. Yeah, sure. There's that red tint again. I'll help again. I mean, if you need it. Really? Thanks. Yeah, just... That's the bell telling us to piss off at the last period. Crap, I still got a few words left. I guess the last few words and rush over to the teacher's desk to turn it in. When I turn back, I catch sight of Fang leaving the room in a hurry, tail between her legs. They're not that bad once you get to know them. Guess he was right after all. God, I feel like a jerk now. It's been a couple of days since I snooped on Fang's phone. The guilt still weighs on me, but I found a way to cope with it. Even more aggressive shitposting on a Hungarian steak sampling vlog site. And I would be enjoying my day by myself in my apartment playing games and shitposting. It's Saturday after all. Except I'm walking to school. Fuck my life. As it turns out, the school keeps a log of what the Wi-Fi bandwidth goes to. And the IT guy probably wasn't too thrilled to see that I've been using it to download the entire Saturnia collection. Spears sentenced me to 1 week campus beautification for using taxpayer money on a few dozen gigs of videos. Well, now I know to space the torrenting out a bit more. As I get closer to the dreaded building, the more the thought of ditching crosses my mind. But then the thought of Principal Spears pops up and violently pile drives me into a Prius. Weird thought, but enough to discourage me from ditching. It's time for Rosa. So here I am now, walking to the side where the gardens of the school are. I can see others are here as well, probably all for detention too. Wait a sec, isn't that Fang? Why is she talking to that green weirdo from before? Stella with the smugness, man. I'll give him that. I like that. Wait a sec, are they getting closer? You know, hold on, go back to the smug. That reminds me of Rose from Coda. It's that same fucking smug and cross arms, man. Actually, no. Rose doesn't cross her arms. She does that hip and then the thing. One hand down, one hand on her hip. But it still has that same aura to it. No, I am. Why did I walk up to them? Seeing Fang only makes the guilt more intense. I cast my gaze aside instead. Most of the flower bulbs are still submerged for the winter, but a few are peeking out. There she is. I see you are admiring our work. The gardening club takes much pride in our flowers. Oh, shit! For such a large girl, she's surprisingly stealthy. Good morning, Rosa. Ready for today? See, it is a beautiful day for gardening, isn't it? You want to be here? Rose is the head of the gardening club. Judging by Fang's tone, she's been through this kind of detention multiple times already. Oh, does he wish to join the club too? Is that why he's here? Stella, we have a new member. Oh, wonderful. My eyes are drawn to the green stego, who I immediately recognize from that encounter with the cards. Yeah, you're that weird stego from the other day. Her smile falters ever so slightly. Did I get the wrong person? My name's Stella, and I'm not weird. Right. So what was it, the pocket raptor cards? I was just saying what the tarot guidebook told me. The, work of an astrologer is to show people what fate has in store for them. And that's what I do. Astrologer? Really? But there will always be those who aren't able to accept what their fortune tells. Belly. I don't recognize that rosary layout. Huh. Hey, that's retarded, too. Astrology is retarded, and thirdly, that sounds like something from a bad video game. No, Oh. Oh no, she's holding her breath. Going to faint. The sulky stego is pulled into a hug by the happy Hispanic girl. No, it's not Hispanic, it's Mexican, get it right. Oh. There, Stella. You are still my friend, no matter how much of the black arts you believe. You're one to talk about believing black arts, Rosa. You and your magic dino in the sky. Piche Pagana, you're lucky I don't.
Get all your asses out front right now.
Caveman's bellow reverberates throughout the entire school, even though I'm pretty sure he wasn't using the PA system. Not wanting to piss him off even more, I follow the others to where Principal Spears has a few other students gathered in front of him. The only one I recognize is the guy Trish had in the headlock that one day. Didn't expect you of all people to get detention. It takes me a moment to realize Fang is talking to me. I, used too much of the school's bandwidth. What? Spears catch you downloading porn in the library or something? No! Just torrenting like TV shows that I can't get on cable. She raises an eyebrow like she doesn't believe me, but doesn't follow it up. She must never find out about Saturnia. Like, nobody likes a skeleton. Oh god, let me sit up for this. It's gonna be another drawl of this, huh?
I'm glad you can make it in on. I think that's just about everyone.
Not that he gave me much of a choice.
You could thank Naomi that you got off with campus beautification. She was quite adamant that it would be more constructive than homeroom detention.
Again? God damn it, my first schedule and the lunch card and now this? Can't you just leave me alone already?
Alright, I'm sure you're all familiar with Rosa. She'll be supervising today. If I hear a bad word from her about any of you...
I think I can fill in the rest. Spears nods to Rosa, who reminds me of Naomi with how overly happy she looks. I gotta turn the AC down more. Oh, I'm gonna die. Muchas gracias for coming to help out with the campus beautification today. If we all work hard and have a good time, we can get it done before you know it. How can anyone be so enthusiastic about coming to school on the weekend? So by the end of the day, we need to get the weeding done in the gardens, and we will be replanting older flowers, and some of the vines are ready to be trimmed back. Groan. Make sure you all get a pair of gloves and return them before you leave. Fang raises her hand. Fingerless gloves don't count. Fang lowers her hand. You should all pair off and split the work evenly, so decide among yourselves. I guess they just whatevered it. What? Not really. You can have a shorter version containing only 1 decade instead of 5, but some of the things are immutable. I mean, assuming Rosa is Roman Catholic, of course. Even in detention, the partner curse haunts me. Everyone else is almost immediately groups off. Leaving just me and take a wild guess who else. I don't like how often this is happening. Can't say I'm a big fan either. Whatever, let's just take vine trimming and get this over with. Fang starts heading to one of the ladders we already set up near the wall. Wait, don't you need gloves? What? I'm not a wuss. You get some if you're so concerned about getting a few cuts. I just don't get this chick sometimes. I get a pair of gloves and some loppers and rejoin Fang at the ladder. Alright, cool. Give me the snippy thing. I don't like the idea of you with a weapon very much. Flashes an evil grin. Hold the ladder steady while I do this. I've been here a few times. This is the easiest job of the 3. If you say so. Fang is quick to scale the ladder, leaving me to hold it in place. I wish I could shitpost on my phone right now to distract myself, but my hands are occupied. Fang's disregard of me is made extremely clear as she carelessly lets the remnants of dead vines rain down on my head. Kinda glad I don't have hair because I can't imagine how bad it would be to have these sticky plant bits tangled in it. No, shift the ladder over. Or you're still on it. Don't feel like getting down. Come on, you can't be that weak. Whatever. I shimmy the ladder to the side. Fang's weight making the process more difficult. Damn my scrawny arms. Alright, this is good. She goes back to clipping vines and dropping them on my head. It started building up on my shoulders and neck now. And now the spots the vines have touched start to itch. Hey. She remains focused on the vines, dropping the largest clump directly on my face. Hey! Never mind, the follow-up clump was even bigger and lands right in my mouth. After I finish spitting the wad of dead vegetation from my mouth, I try one last time to get her attention. Bang! I think this is still vanilla right here. Though my blurred vision, I can make out Fang's tail slowly shifting side to side. And an evil idea comes to mind to get her attention. There's a less evil one too, something that just shock her. Tail. It's tail time! As I reach out to her, she drops another clump into my eyes, blinding me. I blindly grasp until my fingers brush against something covered in scales. I give the appendage a sharp tug. There's a shrill cry above me that got her attention. Stop dropping shit! Suddenly, stars explode in my sight. Explode in my sight and paired eyes, and I fall backwards. There's a ringing in my ears, and I try to blink the vines and stars away. Never do that again! Do what? Fuck did I do? Fucking pervert! What the fuck did I do? I can finally see it again. Fang has her wings drawn together behind her, and her hands clasped on something also behind her. I think I fell in the flower bed behind us. It's actually sort of soft. You pulled my tail! I thought that was your ankle! Why the fuck would you think my tail was my ankle? Because I couldn't see, because you kept dropping fucking vines in my eyes. So you pulled my fucking tail, you perverted fuck! You weren't listening to me when I was trying to tell you to stop. We're both out of breath and staring daggers at each other. Eyes are still bleary and starting to itch now because of the plants. Fang is still protectively holding her tail as if I'd pull it again. What? Why is your face all red? I was trying to tell you. These vines fucking hurt. That makes no sense at all. Oh wait, yeah, humans. She tosses another discarded vine on my face. Cut that out. Ha! I could report you for allergy abuse. That's the weakest threat I've ever heard. Actually, in general, you seem a bit milquetoast around people. What gives? I start prying off some of the vines stuck to my clothes. It's like, why waste time on certain people, you know? It wouldn't be worth my time to do something crazy. Fang leans forward on the ladder, pretending to be hurt. Oh, I'm not worth your time. Some people certainly aren't. Just never meant to amount to anything or do anything important. She drops the smug expression for a second. Anyways, you should get up. Rosa will kill you if she sees you crumpled in her stupid flowers. A yell echoes from somewhere across the school grounds. What? Shit, hurry up! Hang on! I try leaning up. Bush is intertwined with my clothes. I'm stuck! You actual... Rosa scrambles over and starts pulling at her hair when she sees me stuck in the bush. What? What? Ah! Estupio! Oh god, speaking Spanish. Wait. Your position. She points a burning finger up at Fang. Did you push him? She's absolutely freaking out. I like this sprite. Fang's skin goes a shade paler. No, I fell on my own. Sorry. Sorry? What kind of pendejo managed to fall into my middle-mist red camellias on that hard on his own? I shrug up apologetically. I just... Do you have any idea how long it takes for those to bloom? Name. What is your name? Anon. Anon. Why are you still in there? Get up, Nino. Get up. She grabs one of my hands and whoa. You trying to rip my arm off? She grabs a bicep proudly. I say all the time, outside work is good for your health. I think I'll stick to stealing the occasional protein bar from Nazer's stock. Wait, Anon, why is your face so red? The, vines. Guess I have an allergy. Oh, no, no, no. You must stop working vines, then. She points back up to Fang. You! Get down from there. You are both switching to weeds. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Go, now, and no more tripping. I want to tug that tail. Them hands. Oh no, is it the Raoul hands? Uh-oh. You sure this isn't Goodbye Volcano High Encore? We go exchange our equipment for weeding trowels. Once we get directed to a place in the dirt to start, Fang and I diligently continue in silence for a bit. Why'd you lie earlier? Huh? About how I kicked you? Spur of the moment, I guess. Seemed like the easiest way of getting into more trouble. Sure. What do you mean, sure? Sure, it was the easiest way to get out of trouble. Why'd you really do it? What do you mean? You know, your reasons, real reasons. Your recta ratio. Recta ratio? Fancy words out of you. But I don't understand. You fucking moron. What was your motive? Why would you care? I had to think about that for a moment. Why did I do that? You said something before. About how some people won't ever amount to anything. Oh, yeah, that was, What'd you mean by that? Why the fuck is she so curious? I don't know, you'd probably think I'm some creep for saying this. I already think you're a creep. Fair, but fuck you regardless. The retort is a prominent flipping of the bird. I don't know, it's like the world is too full. And there's only going to be more people as time goes on. Eventually, we'll run out of food and resources, but culture will be too far gone to really fix anything. Fang stops digging for a moment and gives an attentive stare out of the corner of her eye. Midwits and morons have kids like crazy. The number of smart people in the world remains stagnant. Some would say it's also dropping. Or even goes down over time. Nobody is immune to propaganda, and useful people can be indoctrinated right into the crowds. You know? Told you it'd sound weird. Oh, there's Gears of War open beta. I just got the notification from Judge Tiki. I didn't know it'd be today. No, actually, wow. That's actually exactly how I feel about things. She what? Fang is acting strangely enthusiastic all of a sudden. Right, like in all of history, if you really look at it, the smart people have never even once had to answer to the excess. Back in the day, innovation was propelled by smart people working with other smart people, trying all sorts of new things that the masses would have hated. Like rock music, right? People hated that at first. When my band takes off, I'll get to rub it in everyone's faces. All those cock goblins. It's like everywhere you go, there's 100 dumb people for one person worth anything. What'd you call it before? Excess? Yeah, like Naomi. Right. Most people in the school, even. I can see it. Maybe Reed? Not sure. Rosa and Stella, definitely. What the? Nazer too, unfortunately. Oh well. All of them. Sheep. Too casual. Aren't you a little woke to be calling other people sheep? To casually brush everyone aside like that. What does she think of me, then? If you think so little of Rosa and Stella and everyone, why hang out with them? I don't like being alone. You don't need to know anymore. As long as they aren't the sort of people that showed up that day at our concert. Those lazy, talentless, inconsiderate, self-righteous, condescending excuses for peers. Thinking that they can just make fun of our music. Nah, yeah, those guys sucked. Their insults weren't even that creative. Fang's arm jerks back violently, pulling a bundle of weeds and topsoil out and onto my jacket. Hey! What was that supposed to mean? Her eyes scrutinized me thoroughly. But why? Oh. Oh, shit. My foot tastes a bit like salad-like today. Damn gardening. Just, gossip I heard from classmates afterwards. We both know that's a lie. I feel anxious as Fang continues watching me. I watch it happen as if in slow motion as comprehension dawns on Fang. Her voice is low. Accusatory. You were at the show? My heart stops. There it is. I couldn't have hoped to hide it forever. Fang stands over me, her wings spread wide and her shoulders shaking. How do I explain this? We're close enough friends now, right? I could probably even joke about it a bit. Explain it to her honestly. She should understand by now. I guess honesty is the best policy. Well, Nazer did invite me to your concert. And I did end up going. Fang's expression hardens as she crosses her arms. Looks like it, but the sprite doesn't convey that. She looks like she softens up a bit. He told me there'd be free food, so I figured, why not? It's not like I knew I was going to end up the way it did. So why'd you tell us you didn't go? Because I kept seeing your psycho friend hunting down everyone else who went. Why would I make myself a target? Chris is only looking out for the dicks who... Did you laugh at us too? She jabs an accusatory finger at me. Fang, Did you laugh? I open my mouth to answer, but the words aren't coming to me. Fang seems to pick up on my inability to answer. I fucking knew it. Look, Fang, I'm sorry, right? I didn't know. I can't believe you right now. Fang begins to storm off, and I try to chase after her. Fang, wait! But my self-defeating clumsiness seems to have a different plan, and my foot catches on the pile of discarded gardening tools. The world spins, and I land on my ass where we were weeding. At least something broke my fall. Wait, isn't this the flower bed? Suddenly, an orange terror descends upon me like I set off some alarm. Speaking Spanish. Sorry? Dios mío, do you have any idea how long it takes those take to bloom? And for you to just tumble into them again! I jump to my feet and quickly inspect the damage. The entire section of flower bed where I had landed was imprinted with my outline like a snow angel. Just my luck. Rosa, I didn't mean... It doesn't matter what you meant! Once is forgivable, but twice! Twice! Speaking Spanish. Whoa. I'm saved by a green stegosaur grabbing the mighty arm of judgment out of the air mid-swing. Rosa, remember what we talked about. Steam erupts from Rosa's nostrils like a bowl. Don't use physical force to make people hurt, alright? I'm surprised there's not a mod expounding the past of that. I know there's one with Tokume, or Tokurun. But I feel like there's mods about the past that could be made. Ooh, thank you, That's what manual labor is for, right? Yes. Yes, of course. You, Anon, will help... You will help extra 2 hours after everyone else. 2! For flowers? For flowers! Are you sure you wouldn't rather just beat me? I could do both. Where did Fang go? I, did something I shouldn't have. She ran off. You ruined the flowers of friendship like you do with my labor. You should go find Fang and apologize and bring her back. If you don't share someone's pain, you can never understand them. Did this bitch just quote Naruto of all things? If I weren't being directed to leave, I would have bailed anyway. I saw her going towards the parking lot. I'll be right back. This is new, I think. It's not. I recognize all this dialogue. You better! There aren't many cars in the parking lot, so Fang shouldn't be too hard to find. The pair of wings rustling in between two parked cars is probably a hint. Not sure. I silently approach, hiding behind the other cars in the lot. She's huddled around the passenger door of a garishly yellow minivan. Wait, is she... Shit, I gotta stop her. Fang, what are you doing? Fuck off, fuck knuckle. Fang, don't break into the teacher's car, we'll get... Shut the fuck up, cunt smuggler, I'm focusing on this. I'm over it. Why are you doing this? It'll be fun. Why, you want to join in on a joyride? She looks at me like it's a genuine question. No, I don't. Fang, what are you doing? Stop kicking the car. Damn it, Fang. I don't know what more to say. Except I'm sorry. I messed up and that was a dick move. But if you keep this up, we'll both be going... What do you care? We're already in detention. What's a few more days? To jail, Fang! Go! Away! You want to get our parents involved? Fang stops kicking the glass, drained of energy and out of breath. Thankfully, the glass isn't even scratched. You're right for being angry at me. You're talented and skilled, and I got nothing to show for myself. What I did was wrong. But you're better than this. Come on. Fang won't look my direction. At least she hasn't started kicking the car again. Might be a good idea to give her some space. All of a sudden, I feel like I shouldn't be here. What the hell? What are you two freaking jerk-offs doing to my car? We freeze. We get the fuck out of Dodge. Fang immediately bolts towards the front of the school. I follow after, legs pumping furiously in an attempt to both catch up to Fang and avoid the teachers screeching at us from behind. I see Fang veer into the school, the door closing slowly after. By the jacket on my back, I'm able to slip in just before the door shuts completely. Fang is panting in the stairwell near the door, and I'm sure I'm redder than I was earlier with the vines. God damn it! That's one of those moments, man. Can't say day because it happens every day. Why? Did you follow me? Why? Because I'm sorry. Her sneer returns and she makes to turn away. I fucked up, yes. I was at the concert and yes, I laughed. I never expected to actually become your friend. Her wings block my view of her. But she hasn't left yet. Maybe I can fix this after all. I just wanted to coast through school. I was happy being a loner. I've always been one, after all. Without a word, Fang climbs the stairs. Fuck. I consider following, but her silence was evidence enough that she wants nothing to do with me. And standing here by myself, I have time to think of my own admission. If Fang leaves me alone, I'll get exactly what I want, right? She could probably talk Trish and Reed into leaving me alone too. I'll get the easy life I wanted. So why the fuck do I feel absolutely empty right now? I sigh and slump over on the stairs. Can today get any worse? I am a genuinely horrible person. It's everyone else's fault. Karma would suggest, yes. Oh. You know, I always thought that tempting fate was just a dumb cliche. It still is, but maybe Stella has a good point about astrology. Rosa, I found her. Run away. I hear the shrill screech of a Latina banshee approach. Where did you go? You were supposed to get Fang and return! Return! Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. You will be sorry. There's 2 hours left for the rest of the students, but that makes 4 for you. Do not worry, Anon. We will stay as well. Great. The next few hours were grueling hell. Carrying bags of the most rancid-smelling fertilizer back and forth. Clearing entire sections of flower beds of weeds using only a trowel. Tilling the same flower beds by hand. I don't think the phrase back-breaking labor was supposed to be literal. As is expected of hombres. I could already tell by the end of the day I would have crippling arthritis. Fang returns eventually, but still won't talk to me and just sticks nearby cutting vines. Only an hour has passed, but I'm ready to sleep for days. Anon, we will now be replanting the flowers you destroyed. Destroyed is a harsh word. But I don't know anything about planting. You speak nonsense. Come here now. I will teach you. She motions me to get on my knees next to her and hands me a clump of dirt with a juvenile daisy in it. I will dig the hole. You will place it in. Oh, very simple. I somehow almost dropped the flower. Yeah. I don't even want to think what would happen if I mess up a 3rd time. Rosa points up at Fang, who is still aggressively trimming back the vines. Fang, do you want to plant some too? I'll pass. With a practiced hand, Rosa clears out a cylindrical hole deep enough for the clump to go in. Okay, it is ready. My arms are practically rubber from today's work and are faltering to the point of pieces of dirt are being shaken off. A little bit from the hole. I'll have to catch the whole thing when it slips from my grip. Rosa puts her hands around mine to steady them before I drop it in for real. Very easy, like this. The bulb is placed into the hole and we let go. Rosa quickly fills up the patch of dirt with the trowel, leaving only the stem and the flower visible. You did it! Doesn't seem like I did much at all. Hush now. We still have a dozen left to plant. A keening whine rumbles from my mouth. Can I just take the beating instead, please? I'll do that if you really want. Do you want to borrow my chancla? I prefer the shovel. Aim right here, and do not resuscitate me after. Fang's chuckle helps to lighten my mood immensely. Maybe. I just noticed the stream description lists Goodbye Volcano High. I didn't list anything on this. Oh, let me look. Now you got me curious. I have to peek my own stream without looping. We will not be playing noise. Yeah, it does say Goodbye Volcano High, even though it should be saying, I think I want to hug that gator. That's why I usually tag Snoot streams as. That's crazy. They done me dirty. Was it because of the thumbnail with all the SJW stuff? It is not cold in here. I have it down to 75 and I'm still sweating. My god. Alright, back to this. YouTube has jokes apparently. I know, well, I don't know if Smugfox did it himself or if it was YouTube, but I know, like, his Snoot streams were tagged as Goodbye Volcano High. Otherwise, I get kicked by acid reflux, even though I took my meds today. Alright. I continue replanting flowers under Rosa's caring yet Orwellian supervision. At noon, the bellowing of our principal calls us back up to the front of the school. Oh boy, here we go.
Thank you all again for showing up today. I hope that through your hard work, all of you have learned a valuable lesson.
I catch Fang rolling her eyes from the corner of my vision.
Please do not stay. Wait. Please do stay safe on your way home, and try to keep out of trouble in the future. Dismissed.
Goodbye. Not you, Anon. You stay. Right. And before everyone goes... Stella approaches, holding a covered pot and paper plates. I made lunch for everyone. The small crowd gets a bit more energetic. Home-cooked mole poblano, enough for seconds and thirds. I graciously accept the plate and stack it high with salty, sweet goodness. The hot food is absolutely heavenly, reinvigorating me as I bite into the Mexican meal. The Rexican meal. So filling. Yeah, wish I could cook like that. Oh wait. I look around and see that the only ones left are Rosa, Stella, Fang, and I. Even Spears has gone home. Fang about... Alright, Anon, back to work. You still owe me 2 hours of heavy lifting. Oh, don't be sad. You are a natural green thumb. When you are not laying on my flowers, that is. I don't really get compliments. It's just circumstance. It's not like I'm actually any less lazy or unskilled. Hold on, I'm not done yet. We can wait a bit while you two finish. You need all your energy, after all. These guys aren't half bad. I thought they were slave drivers, but then again, I did ruin their hard work. Stella, I've been meaning to ask. Why are you like this? Like what? You know, the whole thing with astrology and quoting. Video games. Oh, I don't know. I guess it's just the stuff I like. Right. Oh, are you interested in it too? No, maybe some other time, Stella. Even the first Encore stream lists Goodbye Volcano High. That's hilarious. The rest of the lunch passes without incident, and I'm left savoring Rosa's delicious cooking. Like they say, the first rule of Mexican food, the more it looks like raw sewage, the better it tastes. Next 2 hours of work fly by relatively quickly without Rosa and Stella breathing down my neck. Replant the rest of the flowers I had crushed, all done by me. collect all of the discarded vines and clippings into the compost bin. All done by me. Carry all of the tools back into the maintenance shed. Take a guess who did it. Fang stuck around for some reason, even though I don't think she had any other work to do. But now my prison sentence is finally over, and I'm free to go. My feet hurt, my arms hurt, my back hurts, my tailbone hurts. Anon, you did such a good job today. You should sign up for the gardening club. Yeah, you could come and help out with you could come and help out with all of our meetings. I just want to go home. I'll think about it. Bye. I walk away before either of them can push joining their club further. I'm too tired to argue. Fang seems to have disappeared. Guess she didn't want to stick around longer than she had to after all. As I pass by some of the gardens, I take a moment to admire my handiwork. As much as I didn't want to be here, I have to admit they look a lot cleaner than before. See, that's what doing some actual hard work for once can do. Fang's sudden appearance from behind me makes me flinch. I guess she did stick around after all. A wimp like you could use it too. So now Fang is suddenly talking to me again? Yeah, sure. All the important and beautiful plants can thrive without any of the useless weeds choking them up and holding them back. Alright, I almost forgot Fang thinks people like me are barely worth the oxygen. Not that I really blame her after earlier. Yeah, well, don't let the weeds like me get in your way. I sigh and turn away from Fang, beginning my very achy walk home. Time to go and sleep for 20 hours. Anon, wait. I stop in my tracks. Now what does she want? Look, I said I was sorry, okay? I laughed at you guys and ruined your concert. I don't care if you never want to talk to me again. I just don't know what else you want me to say. Anon, it's not the concert I'm upset about. What? It's not? I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'm mad because you kept it from me, okay? It's just I haven't made any friends in, well, a while. I don't want to lose an actual friend over stupid bullshit like that. I just thought you would have trusted me enough to tell me the truth. Nye, is this why you stuck around earlier? She hesitates before nodding, like she needed to convince herself. Not like it matters, but I'm sorry too. You... for what? Kicking me in the face? I might have overreacted a bit earlier, but you did deserve that. I'm sorry for calling you one of the weeds. You're not a weed, you're... I don't know, a mushroom or some shit. A mushroom? Not like a cool tree or a cactus or something? Hell no, you're not that cool. Mushrooms take in all the bad shit and turn it into nutrients for all the good plants, you know? Plus, you kind of look like one, too. Fucking rude. That's like the nicest thing I think I've ever heard you say. Now you're pushing it. I let out a sigh of relief. Can't say that's how I expected this conversation to go. I guess we're both assholes, then. Yeah. Friends. Friends. So, why do you know so much about mushrooms exactly? Read? Fang gives me a sideways glance and smiles a bit. Spent enough time around Stella and Rosa, and you pick up a few gardening facts. Yeah, first impressions aside, they seem pretty alright, I guess. Stella's a bit weird, and Rosa's a walking stereotype. A dork like you calling Stella weird? A dork like me has every right to call out Stella. Sure. Anyways, I'll be seeing you, Anon. Yeah, see you. Water. Fang strolls away, humming some tune I'd never heard. Left alone now with just my thoughts, I find myself feeling a great weight lift from me. Friends, huh? Can't recall the last time I had a legitimate friend. Some people certainly aren't. Just never meant to amount to anything or do anything important. I just don't know anymore. I set off for my apartment, body sore, but spirit soaring. One month now. 5 to go, and I find myself in a predicament. I'm enjoying my time with Fang. Most of the time just talking about stupid shit. Like our mutual love for wire fu and comedy movies. Okay, so I guess we're going above the 2-hour mark. How could this happen? I thought the math was mathing. Turns out I'm still shit at math. We're both ventriloquists. Ventriloquists. We are both ventriloquists and we practice every day. He carries a basket. He carries a paper roll. We don't have sis. But there's one thing that's for sure, my friends. We're ventriloquists. Almost every day now I'm either at her desk helping her in science or working on a lab with her. Or she sat next to me, decrypting the mystical art of not sucking at music. I'm talking more with her than anyone I've ever talked with. Not to mention lunch and after school, it's less hiding from the tangerine tyrant and Mazer these days, and more spending time with Fang and Reed. Even if he's constantly checked out. It smells of burnt skunk. Fuck is he on, anyway? It's carved, bro. Don't feel bad, I suck at math too. What? Carfentanil. Whatever. Fang and the gang are pretty alright. Trish, though. Every day she gives me the same look of distrust and put upon sigh. As if I'm some kind of chore to deal with. Whatever. It's not like she matters much in the long run. But I find myself having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this real or not? I tumble backwards. Off of the stage. Whoa. Ow. Bro. That sucks. It's lunchtime now, and I guess I dozed off. Too many late-night study sessions. Need help? Just fix the projector, Reed. Okay. Almost done. I hobble to my feet, feeling out the bruise blossoming on my shoulder. Ugh. Stupid fucking stage. I consider jumping back up, but find the stairs up more appealing. Going up the stairs, Trish suddenly grabs my shoulder, pinning it to the wall. She leans in close, looking me dead in the eyes. Can I help you? Don't play dumb. Something's up with Fang today. She gestures to where Fang is sitting. Fang's picking at her lunch with a fork, not eating a bite. Now that I think about it, she's been a bit distant today. They've been like this since band practice yesterday. Wait, what? Did you do something to them? Do something? What does she mean? She doesn't think that Fang and I... Oi! Oi, no! I don't think, at least. Why are you so concerned? Everyone has a bad day every now and then, right? Fang and I have been friends for 10 years now. Not once have I seen them this upset. You're the only new thing around here. It can't be anyone else. So, what did you do? swear I haven't done anything with Fang. Look, we've got music next. I'll ask Fang what's up then. Trish glowers, and we both glance at Fang to see her still sitting there with her untouched food. You'll talk to Fang? You'll probably make it worse. I should be the one to talk with them. So why haven't you? Trish's mouth shuts with a click. I stare her down. Her eyes harden as she finally speaks up. Fine, but you better not fuck up. She lets go of my shoulders, stuffing her hands in her jacket pockets with a huff. I finally returned to where I was sitting on stage to continue finishing my lunch. Right when I plant myself on the ground, Reed speaks up. And done. Done with the projector? That's right, man. Now we can watch movies, shows, pornos, all that. We're not watching porn in school. Not with that attitude. Trish throws an orange slice at me. So what do you guys want to watch? I can't think of anything that would be appropriate around normal high schoolers. Trish raises her hand and jumps in place. How about the Count of Monte Cristo? Oh, I know that one. The actors in that one are pretty great. Oh yeah, I love the VA work. Trish and Reed stop and stare at me. Crap, was it something I said? What? Saved by the bell. I looked at Fang and... Oh. Where did she leave? Oh, Fang left already. I'll go catch up with her. Bye! I make record time out of the auditorium, leaving to still confuse Trish and Reed. Fang isn't in music class when I get there. I tap out a quick message to her on my phone, take a spot next to her seat and wait. Maybe she just needed to use the bathroom. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm starting to get worried. Something's up with Fang today. I look at my phone, and the message I sent her way just before class started. Hey, want to talk? Still unseen. But you better not fuck up. God damn it. Mr. Jingo, I need to use the bathroom. One guitar-shaped bathroom pass later, I'm scrambling through the halls. If I were a non-binary teenage pterodon having a crisis, where would I hide? Someplace only Fang would go. The family bathrooms. There's only 2 in the building. I sprint to the first bathroom, closer to the back of the school, and nestled away in the special needs area. My knuckles rap against the door, locked and preoccupied. Fang, we're missing class, and I seriously need help with the sheet music. The one you seek is elsewhere. Who the fuck? Wait. You're that weird stego chick, Stella? That's very rude, and I'm not weird. Whatever, do you know where Fang is? Not here. Can you please leave? I have a nervous bladder. I turn away from the door and sprint to the front of the school where the other bathroom is. It's while I'm moving briskly through the empty corridors of the school with untuned guitar in hand that I find divine providence. Or rather, The feathers floating by the window provide me with the clue I need. I look out the window, and while I can't look up to see for sure, the shadow that she's casting on the ground below is enough verification required. My feet climb the steps easily, but my mind is ill at ease. What the hell is wrong with me right now? Why do I feel anxious right now? What did you do? What if I did do something? Feng and I have been friends for 10 years now. I've known her for barely a month. Then why is it my problem to fix? Not once have I seen them this upset. I can't stop the gnawing feeling in my chest. I'm at the door of the roof now. It's shut, but by the handle I notice a piece of cardboard tucked between the door and frame, keeping the latch open. Good job, dork. Fang smirks a bit. Damn it all. Fang's problems first, then I can figure out my chest. We're almost done with the demo. I open the door and am immediately blinded by the sun. I shade my eyes. The door clicks shut behind me. Oh, shit. Who's the... Hinan? What's with the guitar? Fang is sitting atop of the stair enclosure, looking down at me. Mr. Jingo's hall pass. I, kind of needed help with sheet music again. Wow, you really suck at music. Yeah, I really do. Wolf Lord just subscribed, thank you. I find the ladder easily enough and climb on top of the tiny hut. Around Fang are scattered feathers. You alright? The feather... Preening. What? Fang sighs. She holds one of her wings and gently brushes her fingers through her feathers. I'm preening my wing. She winces. A feather drifts to the floor. It looks painful. A little. I sit down next to her and look out at Volcadera Bluff. It's a beautiful view. Oh no, oh no, don't say that. She'll jump. It's a distraction. You ever... Interrupt. Got right away. You ever just want to jump? There's a time to speak and a time to listen. You ever feel like you just don't matter? Fang stares at the vista of Volcadera, but her eyes are vacant. I feel like no matter what I do, I'll never be able to make something. I try and try, but nobody likes the way I express myself. She growls. Not once after all the work I put into worm drama has anyone ever told me it was good. Her eyes wetten. Her voice roughens. Her shoulders quake. Nobody's ever said, "Good job, Fang. Can I get a copy of that last song on CD?" I've been playing music since I was basically in diapers, and all I have to show for it is a shit reputation. Her hand curls into a fist. Her nails bite into her palm, and I can clearly see the minute trickle of blood. How much harder do I have to try and get people to notice me? Her fist crashed down on the floor. Even my own parents! There you go, there's a sprite. When Dad looks at me, it's like he just sees a lost cause. Oh, Fang's the scene teen. Better focus on the one that isn't broken so we don't screw up again. She punctuated her shouts with her fist, striking the roof beneath her. Her fist lands softly one final time, uncurling to reveal the bleeding grooves her sharp nails have left. You know what, I'll give it to this sprite. At least it doesn't look like she's trying to take her head off, like in the original. Watching her break apart, it's causing the dull pain in my chest to intensify. Why can't I be popular like him? Fang deflates completely. All her anger gone, replaced with melancholy. Nazer doesn't have to try at all. Even crippled, he just breezes through life. Why does he get straight A's? Why does he get my parents' attention? Why do I have to be the burden on anyone? Everyone. She grabs her knees and buries her face in her lap. Why does it look like her whole snoot is just gone? Stay quiet. And the worst part is, he can't even hate me. She picks her head up. Rivulets of tears and orange eyeliner run down her cheeks and leave bright stains on her knees. I can tell him to fuck off every day and he'll still be there the next. As if nothing fucking happened. He's a constant reminder of everything I can't be. He's a goddamn Boy Scout. Little Mr. Perfect. And I'll always be in his fucking shadow. I can't just change, just magically get better at everything, even if someone like Nazer tries to help. And it's clear he wants to. But the sheer difference between us won't ever happen. When my brother tries, he's always trying. He just fucks up. Every fucking time. Oh wait, we're not noticing, Fang. Let's turn down the noticing, Fang. She wipes a tear with one of her hands, but leaves a bloody smudge instead. Nazer knows who he is. I don't even know what I am. Do I step in now? No. No. Who am I, damn it? I can only define myself by the things I'm not. Oh wait, it's fine saying that shit. Let me grab water. She pushed in the snoot into her head. She's now an innie. Her crest is like a sheath for her snoot. I can only define myself by the things I'm not. I'm not a good band player. I'm not a good sibling. I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good person. My mind is a fucking mess. In my head, it's all... My thoughts are all fucking foggy. Half the time, I'm hating myself. Am I who I say I am? Maybe. Not really. The other half, I'm daydreaming of being something special. I'm different from everyone. Above them. I know more than them. They're both lies. I'm fucking lying to myself, but... It's like I'm just here to be a drain on myself and others. I'm stuck with myself. I can't just drop everything and try other things now. It's just too late for that. There's too many ways to fuck up. Music's the only thing I've ever been decent at, and even then... She looks to me desperately, at a loss for words. Stay quiet. Why won't you say anything? Here I am begging for help and you haven't said a word. You're always so sure of yourself, yet here you are listening to me in a crisis and you can't say anything? Fang grips my jacket with both hands, digging in. I don't think they touched this one. I think this is still from the original, isn't it? The hair isn't floofy enough. What is it that you have that I don't? What is it you want from me? What is it I want from you? When you got here a few weeks ago, you were just some nobody kid without friends who lives alone on financial assistance. Shaking my arm around. And now everyone I know is friends with you. You have no talents, no specific knowledge anywhere, no real personality. What is it with you that What is it with you that you can lack an identity but know exactly who you are? Honestly, I don't know. What? I don't know how to say it. All I know is I'm me. You're you? I struggle to find the right words. Fang stares pleadingly. Eventually, she buries her eyes in my jacket arm. It's like, I don't know. You're trying to be something you're not. It needs to happen naturally. Fang looks up from my arm. Naturally? If you're forcing this, or whatever, then it's like some misplaced idea, or like a refusal to leave the comfort zone. What I'm trying to say is, I ended up trying to be someone else too. To the point I had rejected who I really was and started to fuck myself up. I'm not about making others notice me or about being great at something. I just do what makes me, well, me. I'm the only one here, and I think it's safe to assume that there's several of you. Like, you don't know, you said it yourself. Her fingers tighten around my arm. I'm not certain she's breathing right now. And there's tons of different people going through what you're going through right now, trying to force their egos only to reject who they really are. Not to undermine your feelings or anything. And at the end of it all, I've accepted that I am and will always be me. You see? I have to figure it out myself. Fang's grip loosens. She puts her hands around her knees and lowers her head. Her expression is one of complete resignation. I can't do anything on my own. How am I supposed to do something like this? You aren't alone. I'm here. Reed and Trish are here. I already know Nazer wants to help. Doesn't need to be all at once. Fang looks back to me and gives me a sad smile. Alright. She tries to dry her tears again, only to smudge her face with more blood and makeup. I remove my jacket and offer the sleeve to her. She sniffles, then grabs it to wipe her eyes. It's laundry day anyway. After returning my jacket, Fang looks to me again with a somber smile. Why'd you come up here? It's nice up here. Quiet. But why? And why alone? To think. Maybe to throw myself a pity party. I do this every year. Up here? Nah. Just somewhere I could be alone. Every year, though? Since I was 11. Jeez, what happened? I broke Nazer's wing. My foot tastes extra salty today. We used to be really close. He looked up to me. I was supposed to watch him. I'm his big sister, after all. He had asked me if we could really fly. Fang stretched her wings to highlight that. I said, of course. I looked away for a second, and then it happened. He jumped off the bluff. Her eyes became distant. I can only guess how vividly she's reliving this moment of her past. I watched as he jumped, as he bounced off the cliff and into the water. I climbed down as fast as I could, hoping to God he wasn't dead. But the current... Dad and the lifeguard had to go in because the current was too strong. Her voice quakes as she's engulfed in her memory. And Mom came with the medic. Then chokes back a sob and continues. Naser was... I thought he was dead. Covered in blood. Limbs mangled. My baby brother, just 9 years old, had jumped off the bluff thinking he could fly. Fang's eyes grow wet again. Okay, I think... yeah, I think this one's new. Without a second thought, I draw her into a hug, comforting her. Her voice is muffled by my jacket, but she continues. And why his wing's a fucking mess. I did it. So why? Why doesn't he hate me? Fang's still family. Because you're his sister. Fang flinches in my arms, but doesn't pull away. You're the one that's hurting, Fang, not Naser. I surprised myself there. I honestly don't know how I managed this conversation. I let go of Fang and lean back, giving her some space. Her breathing is evening out, and she looks far more composed now. I'm sorry for what I said earlier. Huh? About how you're a nobody. You're pretty much right. Maybe, but I shouldn't have put it so harshly. All this time I thought people like you were... useless. Something like that. But here you are, proving me wrong time and time again. And I get what you mean. I could say the same to you as well. I've been breaking your rules like you've been breaking mine. Maybe we're both just useless nobodies. She chuckles to herself. Hey, can I see that? Fang points to my oversized tall pass. Yeah, sure. Now this one's new. Grab water. I should go get water right now because I'm all out. This is my last gulp. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I went to go take a bathroom break as well. Two birds, one stone. Remember who you are, Simba. Yes, the Yamaha Hall Pass model. She takes it from my hands, our fingers brushing for a second. She blushes while she handles the acoustic bathroom pass. I think I finally got the tuning on. Tune? She finishes tuning the guitar and tests it. With a nod to herself, Fang begins strumming. The rhythm is slow and the tone is soft, enough that her humming blends perfectly with it. I lean back, nodding my head along to the impromptu music. The shrieks from her tears that had once marred her pretty face only help to highlight her soft smile now. I hum along now too, which causes Fang to giggle. The rhythm is slowing to a crawl, the song about to end. Water. I guess we just let this play out. Or do I just bash through? Oh, is this required? I'm like pressing space. Oh. Oh, so this is the Final Fantasy VII Remake, huh?
So here we stand, the skies alight. It's far too late to make things right. The only way to make amends is waiting for the fiery end.
The text isn't keeping up. Developer! Developer!
Announcing the final curtain call. But one more time before I die, I'll take the chance to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Volcano High. The lyrics surprise me, but I shrug it off. You ready to get up? Fang nods and wipes her tears one last time with her forearm. I stand and pop my back, looking out over the fence at the ground below. From here, I could see the afternoon sun starting to encroach on the skyline of the small coastal town. Turning to Fang, I crouch a bit and extend my hand to her. She moves her bloody hand to take it, but hesitates. She softly grasps my hand. She winces in pain. You know, that's strange. I expected the alarms to go off again, but this feels different, somehow. More natural. I'm careful to hoist her to her feet, mindful of her injured palm. That's from the original. But her beak accidentally bumps into my cheek on her way up. Ah, there they are. Fang's eyes contract as she instinctively hops backwards, covering her muzzle with her hands and turning her head away in frustration. I clench my lower jaw and look at my palm, slick with sweat and her blood. The silence continues for an immeasurable amount of time. Ha! So that's how dinos kiss. Ha! Fuck, 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 fuck. Ha! Not really. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I look for something, anything to end this awkwardness. Like the guitar hall pass. Oh, wait. I check my phone, seeing that Mr. Jingo's class will be ending in 10 minutes. Fuck. The assignment. Fang finally looks my way again, though her face is still flush. What? Mr. Jingo's assignment. There's no way in hell I'll be able to do it at home. Fang's hands try to cover her beak, failing horribly to contain her giggles. God, you really suck at music. I glare at her. Why don't you just drop it? It's an elective anyway. Because I need to maintain my GPA for college. Because I kind of like it. I blush and look down to the entrance of the roof below us. Maybe I'll help you. Fang hops down, her wings easing her landing. I owe you for the fucking therapy session anyway. Oh, thank fuck. I climb down the ladder. Those wings must be really convenient.
Who the fuck is up here?
The door flies open, off of its hinges, through the suicide fence and over the side of the building, crashing loudly on the concrete below.
I know someone is stitching up here. My hunting instincts can tell.
Oh, double fuck. Oh no, he's going Super Saiyan.
You!
Principal Spears looks at us, fingers pointed at me as if to fire a special beam cannon through my chest.
In all of my goddamn years, on top of the roof. Explain. No.
Bullshit mode activate. I got lost looking for the bathroom. Spears incinerates me on the spot. Extra season. For a brief instance, I picture Fang in a bikini. Hot. Fang gets a similar stare and withers down.
I'm not stupid. Terrestrial season isn't for another few months. Empty your pockets now.
I reduced myself to hover flags. All I had me was my phone and a ratty wallet held together with hot glue and duct tape. Fang does the same, dropping her own phone, a spare guitar pick, and an unopened pack of cigarettes. Spears looks at Fang dead in the eyes, rips the package open, and stuffs every cigarette in his mouth at once. To our mortified stares, he chews them until they're all a brown glob and spits it out over the fence, landing on a rather oriental-looking car.
Hang on, go to class, now! Fang, to the nurses!
I looked at Fang one last time. She looks a mess. Oh, this the... Hold on. I brought the music like I said before. I gotta make it funny here. I gotta make the funny. All that's missing is the fire. I couldn't provide the fire, man. I may be part caveman, but I don't know. I didn't have the fire, guys. I'm sorry. I don't care if I'm ruining the moment. This game technically is like what, 4 years old? All right, silence. The joke is played long enough. Her wings are ragged, feathers misaligned, and a clear patch of them missing on one. Stains on her legs from her makeup, tears and blood. Drying blood on her hands, arms, and beak. Eyes puffy and red from crying. But her smile was... I wave her goodbye and wordlessly return to class. You're not ruining it, you're improving it. I mean, it looks like fucking goddamn Sephiroth. Can you blame me? I saw the image on the boardroom, like, god damn it. That's not Fang. I only have a few minutes, but I can't focus on the assignment. I'll have to take it home as homework. Maybe I'll help you. I take out my phone and consider messaging Fang again. My heart thumps roughly in my chest, just what is it with me today? All this drama, this worm drama. Why did my life become a soap opera? Heh, even included a dramatic kiss. I look at my hand, her blood now dried and dusty on my palm. Did that count as a kiss? I mean, it was unintentional. She backed off and all. Jeez, my insides feel like liquid. Here, let me put up another save because let's say, is it gonna save or is it gonna load? Yeah. Okay, ever since after devlog, you're making me not trust this shit, man. I'm a man of tradition. I mean, if you couldn't tell yet. Jeez, my insides feel like liquid. Surely that's just my disgusted reaction to Spear's scare tactic up there. Nah, this isn't fear. Unlike a bottomless pit, the feeling is pleasant. Yeah, I kinda like it. I wonder if Fang... The feeling intensifies. But why? I only thought of... It's not as if she... But... This is where it ends, right? Do I like Fang? Fuck. It fucking just ends right there. And they're like, hey, come to this site to review our demo or whatever. Give us feedback. No, it just ends. Need a mod with Fang as Sephiroth and Reed and Inko as Reno and Rude. Well, if it took 4 years for what we got so far, I'll drop in 2030. No, I'm talking about 4-year-old game as in Snoot, just Snoot game in general. Like if me playing the music there ruined it for you, if that's your first time experiencing Snoot game, then you only have yourself to blame, as Snoot's like, what, 4 or 5 years old? I'm just losing count or whatever. All I know is it's been out for a while. If you're getting spoiled or having the moments ruined in Snoot game, that's on you.
Tourist.
Don't worry, they will delay the release for another year by deciding to cut the VAs, then re-adding it again, deciding to cut it. I think Snoot game came out in 2021, so 5 years. Can't just keep it straight with all the development hell. Just watch the AI with voices. Yeah, they haven't really posted the AI voices guy. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? And Wani is 2 years old. Has it really been 4 years? Damn, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. It does when you realize the first years of Snoot game, I wasn't fucking bed rotting with a fucking shitty... Well, I still had a bad tailbone, but I could still be at my desk. I miss those days, man. I miss when Snoot game was new. And I could still do shit. Oh. It sucks. And you know what else sucks? We're back in the drought again. Oh, doesn't it feel good? I'm still gonna bet that there's gonna be no Snoot Jam this year. They wouldn't do something stupid and have another Christmas-themed Snoot Jam. I mean, we're already burning the months away. We already had a Halloween jam. We already had a Christmas jam. What, are we gonna do a Thanksgiving one? But, ooh, excuse me. Like, anyone's gonna fucking do one for that. Been a while since there was a drought, yeah. Ramadan jam, yeah. Yeah, for Goodbye Volcano High, Fatima. Sure. Best to just focus on the projects instead of the jams. I just want to see a complete project. Well, I do like my little mini mods too. At least the mods are completed. Projects can start and drop like flies, man. Boxing Day jam. Well, that's just Christmas for Canadians. I don't think anyone from Snoot or Wani are from Canada. I don't even think there's even like a Canadian character at all. Man, does Canada even exist in the Snootverse? That's something to think about. Man, nearly 3 hours into the stream. That's crazy. Well, at least the constant streaming with this stuff brought in some subscribers, but I don't know. It's gonna be off Snoot streaming with like games barely anyone cares about. No Canada, they cut it off with a giant saw. At least you won't have to play this game for a long time. I've been sharing your streams on the devlog server. I've seen that. I know there's people there who don't like the AI art, and it is what it is. I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to get along with people who melt down instantly over AI art. Like, I can get the repulsion from it, but like, to just melt down instantly, it's just crazy. Is this what it's like when NPCs see themselves in the mirror? No Canada equals no maple syrup. Was there even syrup at all in both Snoot and Wani? Think about that. Zoomers trying not to get easily triggered challenge. I'm seeing people my age freak out about it. The millennials. What time is it? 8 o'clock. I don't know if I want to, because I gotta, and there's probably like, I don't know how much that open beta is going to be data wise, and I'm gonna already be busy tomorrow. I told my grandparents I'd go hang out with them tomorrow, visit them. And Sunday night's gonna be booked, so if I play it, it's gonna be Sunday morning, but I don't even know if the beta is gonna still be going on Sunday. I don't know. If I miss the beta, I don't really care, because I wasn't going to buy that game day one anyway. Ben seems Canada coded. When your fight or flight instincts kick in over a non-human made picture, that's kind of a you issue, yeah. I don't know, I use the AI for funny. Well, mostly funny. Mostly. Other times I try to put together something competent and it comes out just dumb. I still like this picture, huh? While we're still here. Those two Mia pictures. There was one that was on the border. Let me share that real quick. Get out private window. I'll go to the border. Alright, get rid of these. Where's the Naomi post? Or not Naomi, Mia post. Someone posted like a Boonga. I think it was Cartoon Collector posted that the Mia plush looked like a Boonga face. So I put a Boonga with the Mia plush, and this is what I got. If I can find out. There it is. Properties. Boru. This is what I got. That. I like the Cripple Fang thumbnail you made, yeah, with the wheelchair. I post about like my thing, and someone's like, "Fuck this guy." I'm like a mixed bag on the border. And then there was another one. Give me a moment. The other picture I made. I gotta do some scrolling. This fucking picture. I put Mia and mixed it with another reaction image I have on my Discord, and we came up with this. Copy image to link. Hopefully I don't have to download it. Okay, I don't, but I have to zoom the fuck out. Okay, there's this one. Look, it's just fucking hilarious. I don't even know why. Just fucking makes me laugh. It's over for Hollywood and the music industry. Could be. I mean, it's not going to stop real people from making music or doing art in general. It's just another outlet. I just like how the slop tier image gen flooded the streets and shops. Well, I mean, I guess you could call this slop too, but it's funny slop. It's slop that makes me laugh. That's sad for musicians like me. I already ranted about children coloring book market absolutely ruined by AI. Yeah, you can see those in like fucking CVS and shit. I like the cripple. Oh wait, no, I read that. The border has hits and misses. Some people still get mad when you insult Dancing Towards Tomorrow. That's crazy. When Inko comes back and from witness protection as a 7-foot corn-fed cran eater, we'll take the scary Mia away. But yeah, I'll be sure to make more weird Snoot Wani shit. The Boru is an even mix of plebiters and chuds. That's true. So so the things we might be looking forward to, I don't know if we're gonna get another demo of Hold On To Me. I know, was it Matters of Trust is somewhere down the road. Fuck, what else? Maybe a devlog update sometime this year, I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know, well, I think, what is it, Don't Bite Me is in hiatus because of funds, I think. And I don't even know if Blind Date is even being worked on. That Discord's been quiet. 3 weeks Victoria when Horu. Yeah, when's the remake? Well, the remake's working on the sprites. And the interactive map. It's going to be a visual novel which you could travel through the map and stuff. I'm really curious how that one's going to work out. Play Little Brown Star and get doxxed. No. Blind Date devs got traumatized by poor reception. Really? I mean, I liked it for what it was. I mean, they say it's a rip-off, it's just ripping off Snoot and Wani, but like it's within the Wani universe, so it's like kind of continuing more Wani? I don't know. Blind Date got shat on. We're never gonna see it now. I don't get to see Vivienne anymore. How could this happen? Fasting required was okay if you take the herbivore route. Not saying they absolutely did, just joking. Fasting Required was made by that person who made Good Morning Fang, which is supposed to be a Goodbye Volcano High visual novel. And then they scratched it and they're gonna make it into like a animation or some shit. I don't know, I've lost interest. I left Blind Date's Discord and I can't get back. Can I invite you? Did you want to be invited back into there? Can I even do that? Can I invite? I can invite, I think. Oh wait, invite permission required. I cannot do that. I'm being gatekept. I doubt barely any developers really drop into my streams. It's probably like a very select few that do. I wanted to lurk in data mine for updates. Data mining a Discord? Like right now, I'm on the Blind Date site, and the only things that have new messages are general, and they're not safe for work. Make of that what you will, man. It's sad. I'll never get to have my Vivienne. Life is cruel. Snapik and I are here for you, Porku. Yeah, but that, like I said, is a fraction. That, and I think, what is it, the guy from Forever Snoot pops in every now and then. I guess you can consider Roxy, too, every now and then. Jack stopped popping in. I think last time Jack was in the stream was not the last time we streamed, devlog, but the one before that. I'm pretty sure. The what was it, the 0.6? Remember the shark, because the devs sure don't. Yeah, Mega Love Mania. That one came and went, man. Absolutely no one gave a fuck about it. Like I said, all these projects keep coming in and then they drop like flies. You play as a male herbivore or a female carnivore and your coworker has special tastes. Oh god. Forever Snoot. I want to be Forever Snoot. Alphaville or something. I want to be Forever Snoot. Oh god. Got so much time in the world now, and so very, very little projects. Sounds like a Vor mod. I think there was like some gore in it, or whatever. I haven't played it, I've only heard. You decide if you're going to turn them in. Oh. But yeah, I think, I don't think I'll be throwing up another stream tonight. I'm gonna take it easy. Tomorrow, there might be a stream tonight. Maybe. Or not tonight, tomorrow night. Maybe. It depends if how I feel getting back. Sunday, if I stream, it's going to be in the morning because I've made plans with Lauren again to hang out more and go watch sports ball. I'm getting normified. I don't know, it gives me something to do and gets me out of this place. I mean, I get out of this place by my own and go pick up trash. Or go for a walk. Or window shop. But you know, having like a a solidified destination and things to do, you know? You're not just forcing yourself to do something just for the sake of doing it. Like an obligation. Watch football, take reference. I'm not going to say which kind of sports ball. The NFL hasn't even started yet. That's all I'm going to say. Three-way love triangle, what? What do you mean three-way love triangle? Porku playing with balls. No. That's only on Fractal Block. That's the only balls we play with. Porku, a sports nerd. Not really. I just go to get out of here and spend time with friends. It's actually a pretty good time. Like you learn how much you take friendship for granted when you become an adult, and things you just can't hang out as much, so you look for any excuse to like get together and do stuff, you know. Like his wife doesn't like him just coming here and playing games, so instead we just go out and watch sports ball or something, or watch a movie. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of whipped. He goes to the Super Bowl, yeah, with a spoon. The NFL isn't even started yet, buddy. When does the NFL start? I'm going to look that up just because. It starts this Saturday. No shit. But the sports ball I'm going to is this Sunday. Oh no. Oh, my bluff is ruined. But it's still not the NFL. Just saying. Most people have families, work, or other things when school is over, yeah. And I turned out to be a fucking neat. Oh. At least life put me here in this moment so I could trauma dump on chat. Oh. Gotta be thankful for the little things. Yeah, we're 3 hours in. Should probably wrap it up. Tomorrow night, if I'm up for it, we'll stream something. How about tomorrow we stream something that's not a game that will make me angry? Like, let's go back to... someone remind me if I'm streaming something I shouldn't be. Remind me I should probably stream either that dumb fishing game, Pongya, or fucking Pokemon Clover or something. We'll play happy games. Games that make me laugh. Or smile. Trauma dumping would require you shilling coffee. But does the quartering even really trauma dump? I think his version of trauma dumping is dumping about his dumpings. This menu alone took 2 years to make. Come on, let me check something real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. This menu, yeah, I read that. Dopamine injection. Yeah, I left to go inject dopamine. Of course. Don't tell me these things, Jesus, all that time. They could have been paying the VAs with the budget they probably sunk into this. That's it, time for Adventures of Fangaroth in Anon 47. See you all in 2077. Yeah. Yeah, where the developers have to... Long after the developers are dead, their consciousness are put into AIs, and thus the rest of the game is made with AI. Could you picture that? It's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off for the night, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. How about that? I will see you in the future, perhaps. Have a good one.